What's up guys, my name is Marc Steiner, and today we're going to be talking about how shooting on film will make you a better photographer. Now I could sit here and talk about how shooting on film will give you that retro, nice, golden age look, how putting the roots of photography in your hand will make you a better photographer and more insightful, but I won't. The real reason why shooting on film will make you a better photographer is because of its limitations. When you buy a roll of film, you have either 24 or 36 photos on that roll of film, which means you're limited to the amount of photos you can take before you get it developed. It forces you to take the best picture possible so that you're not wasting any film. In an age where we can take thousands of photos on an SD card, wipe it, and take thousands more and have 1,000,000 photos on a hard drive, it's really easy to be a lazy photographer and take mediocre photos knowing that eventually we'll find one that we like. But when you shoot on film, you have to take good photos. The number of photos on the roll of film isn't the only thing that's going to affect your photography. Picking the actual roll of film also has a great impact. For instance, I have Portra 160 on this roll of film, which means that it's more for daylight, natural light, lots of light, because it's such a low ISO equivalent. If you're shooting at something with 3200 or something even higher, or 400 for example, you're going to be shooting differently and around that, whether or not you should use flash for something. It makes you think about your photo much harder than you would with a digital camera. All these limitations add up to you becoming a better photographer, from the choice of film to the kind of photos you want to take with that roll of film. You don't want to waste film, so you're taking the highest quality photo possible with what you have, and that's what really matters. When you shoot on film, you actually think about what you want to photograph. When I'm shooting with my digital camera, I will take photos of anything and everything, and then in post, decide whether or not I like the photos. But on film, you have to really decide, is this worth me taking a photo? Because at the end of the day, that one photo is going to be about $3 to $5 to develop. So when I was shooting on film, I found myself becoming much more selective with the photos I was choosing to take, because I wanted to make sure that I was getting the best bang for my buck and that I was going to be proud of these photos. When I switched back to my usual camera, I was like, thank God we're back in the modern day, but it made me realize that too often I find myself spraying and praying and hoping to get a couple good shots, even though I wasn't thinking too much about composition or lighting, and I can usually do quite a bit with a raw file in post. But when you think about the exact photo that you want to take and you're very methodical, your photos are going to turn out better and you're going to take less photos overall. Instead of taking 1,000 photos where only a handful are actually good, you take maybe 100 to 200 photos and maybe 50% are actually really good and you're really proud of them. Alright guys, that's it for me. Be sure to follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. I know that you will not regret it. Be sure to comment down below if you found this interesting and if you think that film will take your photos to the next level. My name has been Marc Steiner, and I will see you next time.